Hi, in this video we want to talk about the alkaline property of Kangen water, which is our favorite water. And the best way we can do that is to compare some of the different common beverages and different waters that are common for people to drink. So before we do that demonstration, can you tell us, Debbie, what is the importance of alkalinity?
Absolutely. If we were looking at how fresh a baby smells, a baby comes from amniotic fluid, which is alkaline, and the baby smells so fresh. The baby's breath is just wonderful. And when we age, we become more acidic. In fact, when we die, we're very acidic. And think of the smell in a nursing home. It's not as fresh as a baby. So that's one visual of the smell, but also the blood is 90% water, and our blood is 7.365 pH. So our blood is slightly alkaline, and our body will do what it needs to do to keep us alkaline by pulling, like you were saying.
Right. Yeah. So that's at all costs. It must pull. The blood must remain alkaline, or we cannot sustain life. So, as I understand it, then it can pull from the bones different minerals such as calcium and magnesium, which are alkalizing. Yeah. And so that's what we want to avoid, if we avoid getting our body acidic, so that it has to do that.
Absolutely. So some of the things we've been drinking, we didn't realize were acidic. In fact, some people were thinking these were really healthy drinks. So we're going to look at them and just see if they're acidic or alkaline. And the way we do that is, you know how you test your swimming pool? Do you have a swimming pool?
No.
Neither do I. But if we were to test our swimming pool, we'd use drops to see if it's alkaline or acidic, or keep the pH. And people care more about their swimming pool than they do about their own body. So we're going to use those same pH drops and just see what these liquids are. So why don't you start at that end, and we'll just pour a little water. I'll pour water, you have pop over there, and Gatorade sports drinks, which represents all sports drinks. We're using all clear liquids and clear beverages so that the drops will show up clearly for us.
So we would expect a Coca-Cola or something to be similar to...
Yes.
That's right, in acidity.
Yeah, and even like the blue colored Gatorades, any colorings would be the exact same. Even if they're diet sodas, they'd also test the same. Okay. So we have... Do any of you drink these out there? I know when we were on our plane, they were offering Dasani, but we had brought our Kangen water on the plane. We actually brought a gallon of it with us, and they let us bring it through because of the certificate that it's a medical grade water. Yeah,
I haven't brought the water on board, but I have brought my machine.
Okay.
One more here. And same thing, the TSA was kind of interested in what I had, and I brought the manuals with me. So they just took a look at that and saw that it was a medical device, and it was no problem at all.
Okay. It wasn't just because you were a pilot, right? They didn't give you special privileges.
Okay.
So go ahead and...
Just a couple drops.
Yeah, just a few drops of that, and we're going to compare. If you look at the chart,
do you want me to
go ahead and do the first three. And you can see they're all pretty much about 2.5 pH, or very acidic.
Yep. So
that would be similar to battery acid. You could actually use some of those to clean off your car battery. So do we want to be consuming those?
Yeah, I had heard that you could use to clean your toilets.
Oh my goodness.
But
well, this one should be...
this is a sports drink that's acidic. Okay.
The next one, Pellegrino. This represents Pellegrino, Perrier, any sparkling waters. And this is a glass bottle, and they're very expensive. So wouldn't you think it'd be a little better testing than that? So. Let's go ahead and do the next two, Dasani and Aquafina. I'm going to stir them for me. These are made by Coke and Pepsi, and they make more money selling these, Julie, than they do their pop. And these also represent reverse osmosis waters, so the healthy minerals that we need. Machines don't need minerals, but our bodies do. And so then we come up here to Smart Water, and they took the reverse osmosis water and they added a list of ingredients.
Right. That's really interesting that you would have an ingredient list in your water, and actually things that you can barely pronounce. So yeah, interesting. So those are the alkalizing, the minerals that they're putting in, but we don't really know where those synthetic minerals came from.
Right, and so you want to watch your bottle. I want my water, the Kangen water. We take our machine, our medical device, we turn on the water and it filters the water and it makes this water without adding anything to it. So let's go ahead and see what this one, watch closely. It's acidic because of the reverse osmosis, and then it turns a little bit more neutral.
So that's those minerals in there that's causing that.
Right, and we can do that. We can add minerals, but this is one property of the water that we're going to show why this is not what you and I want to do.
Right, and then this is also, would be similar to people putting baking soda in their water?
Yes.
Correct, because that's what they have in here. I see that ingredient is in here.
Yeah.
So that is just changing the pH artificially.
Right, but as we'll see in the next video, that it's not changing the oxidative reduction potential. There's going to be no ability for it to help us reduce oxidative stress. So this is Kangen water, and we have two of them here, an 8.5 and a 9.5. We made them both this morning. Beautiful. And well, these are the star of the show here. And what happens when you start drinking Kangen water is it quickly, isn't that beautiful? It quickly can change the pH. I might have you do the next ones. Isn't that great? Okay, just a sip of the water. Whoa, watch that one. Do that again. Wait, that's the Pellegrino.
Can't change it.
Wow.
Amazing.
Will it change those? No, it doesn't change the Propel, the Gatorade.
You have more for me?
A little bit more for you to try in the soda.
Wow, that's amazing.
So those are so acidic that they can't dilute that. And now even that diluted soda, go ahead and take just a little bit of that and we'll pour it into the Aquafina, Dasani.
This one here?
Yeah, go ahead. Wow, that was already diluted.
So you're drinking your water and you take a sip of your friend's pop.
Yes.
You just turn yourself acidic.
Hold on. You know what? Let's try, go ahead and put that one down. Let's try doing it with this Pellegrino.
Okay.
Because it's already diluted too. I'm going to see what happens with Pellegrino.
Wow.
Whoa.
So the sparkling water even will turn the Kangen water acidic.
Yes. Wow.
That's so surprising because I was always trying to, before I got Kangen water, I was doing an alkaline diet and I was drinking loads and loads of water and some of these that are here and thinking that I was, doing a really good thing for my health, and to think that I was drinking that many ounces of something acidic is kind of disturbing to me. So when I finally figured that out, we just have this assumption that water is going to be alkaline.
Yeah. And
I don't think we have tap water here today either, but the tap water is always also acidic.
Well, yeah, and it is acidic, and the city cares more about their pipes than they do about our bodies, so they'll add lye. They'll add chemicals to the city water so that it makes it alkaline so it doesn't rust those pipes. Right. So then what we do is we take the city water and we can filter it and split it into acid and alkaline. So here with our Kangen water, if we just take a sip of maybe the soda, let's see if if we pour it in there, if that will make it. I don't know if you guys can see that.
She's saying pop because she's in Minnesota, and her friends in California are going to wonder what happened to you here.
Yeah.
So soda, right?
It's soda. But look at
soda, pop,
it
Coke.
would take 32 glasses of Kangen water to dilute 1 can of soda.
Wow.
Is that amazing?
That's amazing.
Well, thank you, Julie, for inviting me here.
This is great, and I'm so happy to show you this property, but this is not the only property. There's 2 other really critical properties of the water. That is the oxidation and also the microclustering of the water. Yeah. So make sure that you watch those videos too so that you get the full picture.
Yeah. Thank you.